When it comes to car buying, the allure of shiny monthly payments can be tempting. But let me let you in on a little secret. Paying cash for a car is not just a savvy choice. It's a smart financial move that can free you from the shackles of debt. The idea of forking over a stack of bills instead of signing on the dotted line for financing might seem daunting. But with a little planning, discipline, and some insider tips, you can drive away with your dream car debt-free. Let's dive into how to pay cash for a car step by step. Step 1. Understand your budget. Before you start dreaming of leather seats and fancy tech features, the first thing you need to do is sit down and take a hard look at your finances. Understanding your budget is critical. Find out what you can afford. A simple rule of thumb is the 20-4-10 guideline. 20% down payment. Aim to put down at least 20% of the car's price to keep your loan-to-value ratio low, if you're financing, or simply to maximize your cash payment. 4-year loan. If you do take out a loan, aim for a 4-year term. However, in this case, you'll skip the loan, so focus on having the cash ready. 10% of your monthly income. Don't spend more than 10% of your gross monthly income on transportation costs. This encompasses insurance, gas, maintenance, and, in this case, the cost of buying the car. Calculate how much you can comfortably spend on a car without stretching your finances too thin. Step 2. Set your savings goal. Now that you know your budget, it's time to set a savings goal. Determine the total cost. Decide how much you are willing to spend on your future ride. Remember to account for additional costs such as taxes, registration fees, and any potential dealer fees. Research the average price for the type of car you want, whether it's a used sedan for city commuting or a rugged SUV for weekend getaways. Create a timeline. Once you have a final number in mind, set a realistic timeline for reaching that savings goal. For example, if you're aiming for a $20,000 car and plan to save this amount over 2 years, you'll need to set aside approximately $833 a month. Break down your goal into manageable chunks to keep yourself motivated. Step 3. Make a game plan to save. Now it's all about turning that cash dream into reality. Review your spending habits. Start by tracking your expenses. You might be surprised at where your money is going. Are you eating out too often? Subscribing to services you rarely use? Cancel what you don't need, and consider redirecting that money into your car fund. Open a dedicated savings account. Creating a separate savings account for your car fund can help you mentally separate that money. It's also less tempting to dip into for unnecessary purchases. Look for high-yield savings accounts to earn some interest while you save. Set up automatic deposits into this account every month to build your savings effortlessly. Get creative with side hustles. Consider taking on a side hustle to boost your savings. Whether it's freelancing, pet sitting, or tutoring, your extra efforts can significantly contribute to your cash stash. Selling items you no longer need can also make a dent. Think about those old electronics, clothes, or collectibles gathering dust. Step 4. Research and shop. Smart. You're saving up and getting closer to your goal, but now it's time to dive into the nitty-gritty of research. Know what you want. Before you hit the dealerships, create a list of features and specifications that matter most to you. Do you prioritize fuel efficiency, safety features, or advanced tech? Having a clear picture will help streamline your search. You can use resources like Consumer Reports, Car and Driver, or Edmunds to gather information on reliability and ownership costs. Do your homework. Research prices online before visiting dealerships. Websites like Kelley Blue Book and TrueCar can give you an idea of fair market prices. This information will empower you during negotiations. Consider buying used. While there's a certain allure to brand new cars, purchasing used can yield significant savings. New cars depreciate as soon as they leave the lot, losing about 20% of their value in the first year alone. A gently used car that's a few years old can offer fantastic value without the new car price tag. Step 5. The buying process. Once you're armed with knowledge and savings, it's time to face the car buying experience. Don't rush into any deal. As excited as you might be, take your time. Don't let salespeople pressure you. Remember, you have cash, which is a significant advantage in negotiations. You are in control. Negotiate politely. When you're ready to make an offer, be firm but polite. Start with a number below what you're willing to spend. This gives you room to negotiate upward. Always be prepared to walk away if the deal doesn't feel right. There are plenty of cars out there. and the right one is worth waiting for. Get a vehicle history report. If you're buying used, insist on a vehicle history report via services like Carfax or AutoCheck. This report lets you know if the car has been in any accidents, had any significant repairs, or has a questionable title, helping you avoid any nasty surprises down the road. Step 6. Finalize your purchase. You've found the one. Now it's time for the final steps. Inspect and test drive. Before signing anything, always inspect the vehicle thoroughly and take it for a test drive. Pay attention to how it handles, any strange noises, and overall comfort. If you're unsure, consider having a trusted mechanic do a pre-purchase inspection. Review the paperwork, carefully scrutinize all the paperwork before you sign. Make sure the sales contract reflects the agreed-upon price and any other terms. Beware of additional fees that might pop up. Make the payment. The beauty of cash is that it simplifies matters. When you're ready to pay, you might either withdraw cash or opt for a cashier's check. If the dealer offers you a safe way to handle cash, like processing it through their financial institution, don't hesitate to ask. Step 7. After purchase considerations, congratulations, you've successfully navigated the cash car purchase. Here are a few final tips to keep your car ownership experience joyful and financially sustainable. Maintain a budget for car ownership. Owning a car means additional expenses like insurance, maintenance, gas, and unexpected repairs. Keep a budget for these costs and be proactive about maintenance. Regular checkups can prevent small issues from becoming costly repairs. Build your savings again. Even though you've just drained your savings for your car, start building that car fund again. Whether it's for future upgrades, repairs, or even the next car down the road, having cash set aside can take the stress out of car ownership. Enjoy the freedom. One of the biggest advantages of paying cash is the sense of freedom. You own your car outright, no monthly payments to worry about. Put that financial stress behind you and enjoy the open road. Conclusion: paying cash for a car is more than just a financial strategy. It's a mindset shift toward achieving financial independence. By understanding your budget, saving strategically, and doing meticulous research, you can drive away in a car that truly belongs to you, without debt holding you back. And here's the cherry on top. The freedom and peace of mind that come with owning your vehicle outright are worth every ounce of effort you put into the process. So, buckle up and get ready to hit the road. Your new debt-free car awaits.